Hello people of the web, today I'm going to show you how to create a mock-up for your client's website so you can display it on desktop, tablet or mobile just to show them what it looked like. So I created something like this. Okay, so this is tablet, this is mobile, desktop. Okay, right, we're going to get straight to it. So for this I used an online tool called Mockupper. Okay, you can create mockups for laptop, desktop, everything, really easy to use. You just go to the home page, right? And then you just click add photo. Okay, pretty simple stuff. Okay, just wait for the internet to load. Nope, I think I'm okay, don't want this translated. Right, you choose, you hit the image or you hit screenshots and settings, and then click this big grey bit here. Okay, and then you can just add a photo. Okay, and once you've added your photo, you just download it. Hit this big green button down here. Okay, and you're going to get a pretty big file size. It's going to be 2000 by 1500, something like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is the next step is we need it for, I'm going to assume that you might need to crop it, so it's a certain file aspect ratio. Okay, so with Cropola you can do anything, right? You can choose one of these or you can choose your own aspect ratio. For me, the aspect ratio needed to be 570 pixels by 405, okay? So I wasn't actually given the aspect ratio, and you very seldom are. However, with this online tool, you can work it out, okay? So I'm going to type in 570 by 405, 405, okay? So that's tiny, right? Because it's such a big image. However, what I'm going to do is you click down here on aspect ratio, right? And now that locks it. See that red thing there? So now that is locked. And so I am going to keep this aspect ratio and do this. And so now that is looking pretty good. Maybe I could do this. That might look fine. And I'm going to download it. Okay, download crop. And get this thing, right? So this is still pretty big. 3800 by 2700. If you put that on a website, it's going to be very slow to load. Okay, so now this is what I made earlier. Very similar. And as you can see, it looks quite nice. It's the correct aspect ratio. In fact, I'm going to use this Mockupper number 9 just to demonstrate my point. So we're going to go into downloads. Where are we? Mockupper number 9. So this is the one that I just made. Right, there we go, 6.5 megabytes. Really big file size, right? So this might take a little bit to upload because it's quite large. And what this tool does, resizeimage.net, is that allows you to resize your image, as you may imagine. Okay, so I'm going to take this, which has the correct aspect ratio. This is just taking a while because it's a big file. And I'm going to take it and just make it 570 pixels by 405. I'm going to do that manually. This is wanting me to keep the same aspect ratio, but I'm going to untick that and allow that to do it. So yeah, we're nearly there, right? And then after that, I'm going to save it as a JPEG, and you can choose your own image quality, and then you just resize it. So I'm going to put it down to that. Just putting it down in width and pixels just makes a big difference. You can do color optimization as well, obviously. You can use, if you're a Mac user, Image Optim. There's other tools. But anyway, so here we are. And yes, okay, so this is 3800 by 2600. So let's say we're going to keep the aspect ratio. And let's go down until we reach 570 pixels, or what I could do is I could just type it in here. Okay, we're 428. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to say keep aspect ratio 405. So that's just a little difference, right? So it's going to basically be the same. We haven't done a lot of editing now. And then after that, I'm going to say JPEG. Image quality, let's put it down. Normal. Our best image quality, yeah, we could take it down a tiny bit. You don't want it to be too pixely. Just depends. If you're a photographer, you might want to keep the quality a bit more. And then after that, we're just going to say resize image, okay? And download it. And then we're going to view image. So this should be exactly the same, yeah? So it looks exactly the same. And so now, this pixel is 570 by 405, which is what I set out to do. There we go. We should see it here. 570 by 405. Okay. And that is a nice website mockup, and then there's lots of others you can do with mockup generator. You can go back, you can do tablet, mobile, and it'll look like this. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comment section below and I will try and answer them. Thank you. Bye bye.